has re-wrapped. Entropiq seem to believe this is not going to be a B-take, but they might be wrong in that assumption. Sicko with a lovely shot to find Elian. They're fearful of Nickelback in lower, but as said, he's all the way back to hell now to cover the cross. And Renegades are taking so long that they won't be ready for this reposition.
Angles here, right? If they go ahead of it, he's still on the money. He's still all good. But if they go creeping through and try to split main, which looks to be the decision right now, he won't get to play into this outside take whatsoever. Forrester waiting at top hut, and mate, his attention is so divided between door and main. Oh, the timing. He does get back on the angle in the right time, but it doesn't matter. It's ALISTAIR with a double opener. Rotations up to heaven. I mean, this was a bonus round attempt for Entropiq. They may as well give it a go. A lineup for Nickelback, and now the man who started this round off with the double kill into the A site, left in the clutch. The nade's done a lot of damage, and with him delaying the plant, now he has to stick it. Nickelback knows this and has him pinned in the site. Oh, this would be a 1v3 on the bonus round, and Nickelback's gonna lead Entropiq there. 3-0.
Save for the ult. Everyone else ready to pump into this A site. Holding lobby early, Forrester wants to get involved, but he's going to give them a gun instead. Now the flash is over the top side. They can grab a gun on the way in.
Yeah, Crad all alone, but they don't check for it. Oh, it's a lineup double. Not really enough. You still wanted more out of this A-hold, and Sicko with the picked up AK goes on a bit of a tear. The double opener provided will get dealt with by Lackey. You can't afford to let another 3v1 sail on by. Even Lackey's gotten to. If he went decon, maybe he has a chance to win this. But if he goes site and finds ALISTAIR, suddenly he's locked in this 1v1 versus Liaz, and he can try play the time. He can play around the clock. That's if Lackey can get past this Tech 9, which he can't. The info play at ramp, just waiting to see if anything is coming his way. Lackey as well, holding outside, I guess, like in a sense, right? Waiting to see if they cross secret, get that information ahead of time. But it's a very patient round out of Renegades thus far. Bit of util now going into the A site. No commit immediately on the back of it. Instead, they're hoping that this is going to draw some rotations over.
Oh, that was a lovely smoke. They were going to go fake A and run out ramp, but as soon as they throw in the A util, Entropiq smoke the ramp, and suddenly this round is called to a pause, and off that alone, Entropiq can call. Yeah, they were trying to go ramp. Now they're scrambling. 30 seconds. This is just a call on the fly. Hat's coming through main. They try and take the A site. Liaz gets low, but he still gets the kill. Forrester dropping in, and the one gun in the right place. Lackey up the vent, and he takes one with him at least. Forrester's low, but he's still here at the back of the bomb site, and they're going to drop on down. They want to avoid this rifle at all costs.
Oh, he just misses the timing on the second player crossing vent. So Inza's gotten down, but this scout is hitting like an AWP. And with 7 seconds, you need the bomb. And just buying enough time is Elian, mate. Just by being there, just by being scoped up, forcing the wide jump out of Inz. The time runs out. Out for OG and take us to an overtime. Already similar starts here. Time running out, time getting the better of them. So maybe something a little bit faster here. Just give yourself a bit of a bigger margin of error.
Yeah, stuff like that is definitely the test of the in-game leader, right? With Malta out and Inz now taking over some of the captain roles. You hope that the players like this have the depth, because when things don't go to plan, and they won't always go to plan, you need to be able to, mid-round, you need to be able to call on the fly and come up with solutions that actually work. It was a nice idea, but a 2-on-2 that will not get converted. And now, little rush out door. It's going to be Hat again on the main split. Renegade's just repeating the round, but it's off the back, and they're all together up the vent again for Nickelback, and it's not going to happen twice, surely, as the round gets shut out.
It's the game, Elian. Outside doesn't have the AWP yet, but that's probably to his betterment in a round like this.
Forrester in the hut. Surely not.
Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it? Inz, is he ready? Is he ready? Yes. Forrester, who would have thunk that the hot push is getting a little predictable now. Nickelback gonna drop the bomb, but it's only good for one. It's Crad having to hold the line. They're out in the site and they're still in the hut, and he's gonna deal with both components of it. Sicko now 1v1. The molly in heaven at least slows this rotation from Lackey, but he will still get into prime position at just the right time. And that bomb is out in the open, in the middle of the A-bomb site. Lackey's going to be able to watch it. There's a reroute from Sicko. He's trying to piece together where this last man is. And on the back of not seeing him anywhere else, maybe you're expecting the heaven rotation. Maybe that's in the back of your mind as to whether or not you're ready for him to have dropped sight and now be aggroing hut. I'm not so sure. Sicko, good position.
Oh
no, the timing, the spot, it goes both ways, and he's gonna nail it. Sicko.
You know, two different players playing lower at times in this game. So Renegades, this time trying something new, moving away from A, taking that garage control. Nickelback tucked. And with Elliot already having fired a shot, Nickelback's not going to get checked. 1 kill, did enough damage for the scout to 1 hit, and Elliot will do good on the promise. 4 on 3. It's getting awkward now. He's going to watch the cross back, and he hits the headshot. This guy's a scouter, a scope king. Ins doesn't want to get lost in lobby with the bomb. He'll find it below silo and regroup outside. Liaz, if there were any round for him to pop off, this would be it. Only one man's eyes on the hut. There's an option in this A site.
Still going outside. You want to try and best the scout. You want to try and succeed where everyone else failed. It's not going to happen. Elliot is clean. Now getting out with the AK as well. Liaz is like, well, screw it. Everyone else got to give it a go. I'll try it. 1 by 1, they feed the beast that is Elliot outside. The scout was clinical with the taps. The AK will fall short.
And so if Renegades walk in, they are going into the Lion's Den.
Yeah, Elliot will make first contact here. Has support from Lackey, who swings out from control. Now you get the info, at least, if you're Renegades. The second man's here, but he's dropped the bomb, uprooting the round, and only 1 man left to actually commit to the B play in hot water as he's wrapped by both Nickelback. About, like, the smoke's fading, and he's just walked across so freely. I think a part of you's going, okay, why aren't they holding this? Why aren't they fighting us out? And so Nickelback very ready for this lower play. Renegades have got 30 seconds, man. Like, time is a huge problem right now. You don't have the ability to go anywhere else. You don't have the map control. You are full committed to the B play. And Entropiq know this. They've started to pull bodies down towards lower. And even though you've blinded Nickelback, he's still going to remove 1 from play. Still a threat, still a nuisance, and continuing this tear down in B. Only ALISTAIR left, and the odds stacked against him. It's a wonderful hold.
That's when you would love a lurker to backstab a ramp play. Oh my goodness, Elian, 3 kills in 2 shots, and there's more where that came from there in the hut. He's going to keep throwing util, but his teammates have their eyes on the prize. This should be a lock-in round. There should be no way back for us to stop Sicko from getting out. And ALISTAIR, you don't want to save with 1.5 minutes on the clock, and so he'll go elsewhere, but into an off angle.
Elian looked. A partial investment again for Renegades, and actually,
not again.
Weirdly enough, these have been the most competitive rounds for the Renegade squad, and that's competitive without the T's.
Yeah.
Now this round might be without the T's as well, as they've been dealt with.
But he's already come back up to reinforce the ramp room. Easy kill, and they're wondering, he is everywhere. Why can we not catch a break? There's a kill for Sicko, but keep it clean, running out a real fast disrespect. And Hats is dead at the back of the site. They might not be ready for 2 though. Ins needs some nailers, and he can't. 3 kills in an instant for Entropiq, and a bomb plant coming in as well. And 15 times since in officials. It just does not compare when it comes to the experience. And right now we are seeing that right in front of our very...
So with them looking so dominant out of the gate, if Renegade's last hope comes down to having to have some phenomenal ancient performance, I get very concerned. Now that's nice for Liaz. And this double ramp setup, gonna drop the bomb and churn through the 3-man push. Crad picking up pieces is good for on this outside lurk, right? Because you kind of want to go play the bomb. And ALISTAIR, you needed to win that, and he will.
Close red wall to cross down towards B, and 3 players are going to be making their way as well, but ALISTAIR's found the first. With such wide spacing, he thinks it's a fake right now, and he's doubling back just in case that is the case. So late recommit for Entropiq, and ALISTAIR now is at least here, but they're very close. He needs to live. Molly right behind him has given him a chance, and they run right through it. Nothing to lose in a round like this. ALISTAIR will put a stop to it and get the bomb at his feet as well. Careful with that smoke. You never know what gap can be found. Like
dude.
Looking through it.
Yeah, but because he's looking through and he actually only just found the gap, I don't think he knows that ALISTAIR crossed at all. Not that it should really matter. You know, even if you killed ALISTAIR here, the likelihood of going on to win the round. And
they stack 3B, so it did feel pretty one-dimensional. But CT side going to be more about keeping your comms clean and keeping your rotates mean. ALISTAIR doesn't know that the player's right above him, but with only a Glock, you'd like to think it wouldn't be a problem. There's still a chance here. Why not go for the knife? Make a bit of money on the way out. Forrester tells his team to hold off. That second player has not turned around. Forrester, that is gnarly.
Oh, the double. Forrester from the heavens has made this a 3-on-3. The main man never spotted him, and now a Glock has dinked ALISTAIR. Drop down right on ins to try and defend the bomb. Sicko's holding for event rotation. It's a mixture of holding extremities and playing the bomb, and with Krad knocked out, up the vent comes the MP9. No respect given. Only Nickelback now in the 1v2, and he's going to get wrapped. So Renegades, they do.
It's a lot of players freed up to watch outside right now for Renegades, but it's all just coming into the A site. Hats, he does get the kill, blinded with a late reaction out of Nickelback. It's still going to be a trade. 4-on-4. One player is deep, and ALISTAIR cannot hit the flick. Suddenly, you're caught out of the A site. They go back for the bomb, and does Sicko know he's got it? Ins doubling back out of B as Liaz smoke spams Forrester. He will go after one, and Crab with a dirty flick to keep Ins trapped in low, and now their pathway to go back for the package is there. And
even a free 5-on-4, they feel like they have a huge degree of freedom on the map, right? They're going to use that kill at ramp to take the ramp control away. And even though Hats hits what looked like a good timing on the lobby push, guess what? That T-Roof guy, yeah, he's going to wreck you again, isn't he?
1 health.
Oh, 99. The worst. ALISTAIR wants to get out with the AWP, wants to try and put a stop to the B play, but he can't. He's now pushing back in, recommitting. Oh, does nail it. There's more though. ALISTAIR dead, and Forrester with the double. It's only Liaz. 1 versus 3, and now getting wrapped from Secret by the 1 health Elian. He could just get shot in the back of the head, never even allowed to attempt the retake. It
collapsed upon through their own making. And 4 pistols in this round as they walk A main with nothing to lose. Ooh, little dink. Forrester barely tagged.
It's a very misleading dink, actually, because you hear it and you see the head go whoop, like back up in the air. And now you might assume, like, okay, he's low, we can try deal with this. Deagle has found Nickelback, and Forrester's like, okay, I don't want to give them a reason to win this round. They shouldn't have one. And so he repositions for a moment. He's still tapped out after one of his own, and Krad is just about able to flick back in middle. All in all, though, this has been a pretty successful time. Like, with mid controlled, a bit of presence outside of either bomb site, you have so many options here. You can play very reactively based on the info that these mid players pick up and any picks that they're able to get. That smoke's nice, but you've just heard the dink land, and so they keep spamming it. Liaz, very unlucky, and now they're wrapping CT. Sicko hits a bit of a blinder on the 180, but he can't follow up with anything else. And with In's dead right away, it should just be a save at this point in time for the Renegades. Entropiq, even then, they're still taking players out of the ranks.
It's a land peak for Krad on middle, right? Just swinging into the angle a second later than Ins, and on the perfect position. 3-on-1, and Hat's trying to save, but they know where this AWP is. And even though I don't think Entropiq are going to take it, they are playing very loose right now. They are all over the place. They are fighting for mid, A and B at the same time. So why not just keep it on clean rifles on this T side? Krad, he's not even going too far either. He'll wait for Hats to make the mistake. Flash goes over, Krad hunts, and Hats did dodge it. Double kill would be massive. Now he's getting chased from behind, going for that AWP. Always going to be pretty close. He has to get in cave if he wants this AWP, but no, dead to the flank.
Gotta bear that in mind. Instead, it's going to be a backside molly, trying to flush out anyone playing default. Sicko, this means he will get away with a kill. Now onto the AK. Can't find anything else past that point, however. His teammates have moved in, ready to take up arms in Temple. But it's In's leg, shot out from underneath him, leaving it on ALISTAIR. Swinging out first man. Oh, can't make it a double. Lack it to spawn for like a main peek. Very risky. I thought he was going to do it. That would have been early info, but instead, you are kind of at the full mercy of this B play, and you don't feel a willingness yet to peel Sicko away. You don't want to give up A before you spot that bomb, and now they have ALISTAIR and Ins trying their best. The molly keeps ALISTAIR very pinned in, and they're even going to deal with Hats running that smoking cave. All right, Hats, I see you with the Mag 7. Oh, there's the AWP gone. Elian sees you with that as well. Oh dear, that was like the one chance to make the round interesting. Just dead immediately in middle. They really want to get the AWP back, and Elian is aware of this. They do manage to snatch it as he throws the Molotov in. Hats trying to get close to ramp, nails the first shot with the mag. Now having to play back in the site. This isn't ideal, but he can look to make it work. Only one as Nickelback provides the opener, provides that trade. Smoke on short has a big gap, a big hole in it, and Inns is Deagle. Gonna take another man out of the round. This isn't over yet. Because they've got this AWP, put it in the hands of ALISTAIR with the game he's having. You thought maybe he could give something over control. Little flash into red. Entropiq very keen on working this mid control. Some teams will just kind of let it sail on by, but Entropiq have consistently used it to come in on these wraps. And
they don't even know.
Yeah, no one's aware that they're in tempo. Oh, now it's been come across, and Sicko's had to reposition. You are screwed, and Inns can't get away. The A site falls, and once again, you're looking at this, it should be a save.
Massive, and it's probably not what Renegades are used to as far as a B execute like that goes. Now an AWP playing a little more safe. ALISTAIR back in temple, gets a shot and backs out wisely as he's going to post up for the cross instead. Good follow-up, re-aggresses in temple. He knows Lackey's close. He's keeping the pressure on Inns. Nickelback will help out. ALISTAIR needs to pick his angle and stay on it. 3 shots and 3 kills. He's going to run them all, but he's trapped in the boxes, and ALISTAIR gets all 4 on the site.
Middle. There's no chance that there's anyone else, so they will send Hats back to keep an eye on this. Forrest has opened up the B play, and he's pushing solo with the bomb, the madman. Lackey now hits this timing out through middle, and there's the long wrap that we so often talk about. Forrester gonna put us back in a 2-on-2. They don't know about ALISTAIR. They don't know about this deep flank. Are they ready? They still get bested in the head-to-head by the AWP, and it's the IGL. Nickelback left in the clutch. First man falls, and now just Sicko left to beat. Smoke on the bomb, and the bullets connect. They go in the way of Renegades over towards B. Maybe there's a chance for them in this round. Sicko at big box. Gonna have to try and swing this as they tiptoe in, as they make their way out, and the first kill found. There's no adjustment yet, but Elian will flick back and find the man in the site. Now ALISTAIR here with the AWP. Last time he got 4, this time he only needs to get 3. It should be easy, right? Smoke down and in his way. And that means the plant can come in for Entropiq.
It's wide as well. They're spamming and nading default. That's not the case. Boost back up for Forrester, and he avoids making wood steps as well. So Renegades might not know about this one. Gonna have to see if they clear it. Very good position for a multi-kill. Elian's tucked in temple, ready to take a shot back out, and there's the shot, but he won't connect. Hats is gaining space. Elian's missing shots. The rifle needs to help out, and it's at least chipped away, but Inns has now pushed his way into the site. Elian finishes what he started, not checking the tree, has been their demise. Double up for Forrester, and ALISTAIR running a huge effect.
Yeah, opener secured, right? Finally, I say finally, you started last round in a very similar fashion, right? But winning the mid fight and Inns taking it one step further, he's decided, I'm going to rein them in a little bit in middle. I'm going to put Entropiq back on the leash and make mid ours.
You'll notice just Entropiq had no util here. They dumped it all so early in the round that it was easy pickings. It was free 1v1s, and that was more what Renegades wanted. Just a chance to play gunfights. And they've made the read as well.
Oh, Sicko gonna get the info that both players are here. And the fact that he survives is actually massive. Like, now he's just annoying. Trying to get rid of this MP9 is gonna be a real nuisance. And it's like the MP9 isn't even top of your priority list in terms of what's here to ruin your day. It's a for the times, all right. Nickel back out into mid, bested by ALISTAIR, who has been the one consistency here throughout all of these rounds. And AWP able to get involved. Find the opener. And now maybe slow Entropiq down a little as well.
Oh, this gap. ALISTAIR's working with it. They're way wider than he's ready for. Lackey just keeps swinging on each missed shot. And Donut now belongs to Entropiq. It's position they've not harbored too often on this T side. Hats is just waiting on that smoke fade. Lackey finishes off inside of the A site. So every time Entropiq have taken B, they've locked players into cave, in a cage. Liaz turns after one, thinking he's getting backstabbed, and you can barely blame him with some of the flanks we've seen in this game. But that's it for Entropiq. 10-round.
Nice.
Nice.
Big box dead.
Could be up B.
Last A main, I think.
That's it.
I can't see him.
In mid, bro. In under the boxes or something.
Hold donut with me,
know.
someone. Same line.
Nice,
Okay,
Ellie. Huge round.
Nice, Ellie.
Well done. I'll fight long soon.
I got one here.
That's him.
That was
I'm
the one
flash
guy.
high, okay? I'm mulling him off. He's flank, he's gone cave fast.
Up short.
Oh, that's hype, all right.
Nickelback. Hoping they get flanked. Finally, the kills are going to come to them. This is exactly what Renegades have been waiting for all round. And Forest is dead. Nickelback finally set up to succeed. Needs something special. Keep spamming. Keep and keep killing. It's three from Nickelback. Swaps out as well. He even has a Molotov. Screw it. Let's just fight them up in the face. Molly traps them in. They're going to chase him. It's ring around the rosy, ring around the cave. And finally, Inns will win that fight out. But at what cost? 30 seconds.
Get closer. He's going to get this info as well on the spot. And there's the first man dead. The bomb dropped. 10 seconds and you're locked in this fight that you just don't have time for. That CT start, and still they're able to run over them, which is impressive. This should be a clean round. It was always destined to be a clean round. Krad wanting to make some money.
Oh.
And he's in with 1,200 of the big bucks now. Only Sicko left, and would love to do even a bit of...
Lucky just gives them mid. Have it. Ooh, and they'll take it.
Yeah, they seem pretty happy with that trade deal. ALISTAIR locking in the pick to get them to red. The bomb's actually up over towards lane, and so Liaz has had to take the risk of going up to get it, and with Inns holding off cave, he's at least saved the bomb down in middle. Sicko dead, and this is starting to spiral. The double push through Donut drops the bomb. ALISTAIR moving back in, but a double swing. They just count down. That's like a 3, 2, 1. They peek it together, and now only Inns, 15 seconds, needs both kills. First found, but can't connect the second. Once it gets away from elimination from KATOWICE, and Liaz, well, he's fired up. He doesn't want that to happen just yet. He wants to savor every single second, every single round, and he's at least secured a route into A.
Yeah, smoked out, but Krad, the one position, he runs through and guns down two. Hats is going to try and stay up, flashes through the donut smoke, in they come, and in they shut out Renegades, even more dominant than